Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another Live in Leesburg, where on Fridays I take you behind the scenes of a different department or service provided to you here in the town. I'm Leah Kozin, Assistant Public Information Officer. Tonight's first Friday and the first pop-up exhibit here at the Donaldson Log Cabin, brought to you by the Thomas Balch Library staff. With me today is Curator Tammy Tran to tell us a little bit more about this month's special pop-up. It has to do with women's history, correct?
Yes.
And medicine and science. Tell me more.
So in our collection, we actually have quite a few women who contributed to our well-being in this community, both Leesburg and Loudoun County in general. We noticed that they all worked in healthcare, as well as women organizations that help with healthcare, as well as science.
Okay. All right. And how, obviously there's a lot to see here, but how were these specific women picked out for this exhibit?
So we kind of started off with one collection, specifically the Ladies Board of Inova Loudoun Hospital.
Okay.
And we also went through newspaper clippings, and it's just like one thing led to another. We found these names and we wanted to know more about them. And as we got to know their stories, we just decided that we wanted to highlight as many as possible.
Yeah, so we've got the Ladies Board of Inova Loudoun Hospital, the Leesburg Garden Club, and a lot of these groups are still around, correct?
Yes. They're still very active in our community, and they're still helping the well-being of our community.
Okay, so there's a big spread here of Nancy Graham Rogers. What can you briefly tell me about her?
So actually, she was born and raised in Loudoun County, and she actually contributed to a typhus vaccine. So she did a lot of research during her time. Here's an example of her in a bat cave studying bats.
Very cool. I know we were talking about this a little bit, so that's why I just put you on the spot to just tell me a little bit about that. And then we have Amanda Valentine Basil, correct?
Yes, and she's a midwife towards the end of the 19th century, leading up to the 20th century. She helped a lot of Black communities, specifically Howardsville, deliver children. Okay. And she also delivered her own grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Wow. Okay, all right. And then there's a few pictures behind you. There's a few behind me. What can people expect when they come here to be in person tonight for this exhibit?
So you'll see a lot of photos of the hospital nurses, as well as individuals who worked in healthcare and medicine. And we hope you enjoy it. We also have a whole entire scrapboard of newspaper clippings to highlight their stories, as well as an activity. We're actually going to do a little scavenger hunt that you can take part of to learn more about the exhibit.
Fun. All right. And what time can people stop by this evening?
Starting at 5 p.m.
Okay, 5 until
7 p.m.
7 p.m. right here at Donaldson Log Cabin. It is located on Loudoun Street. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
We hope you come and have lots of fun with us.
Absolutely. And if they can't make it tonight, they can stop by Thomas Balch Library to get more information about.
Yes, definitely. A lot of the materials here are from our collection, so feel free to stop by.
Perfect. Tammy, thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you so much for having us.
As a reminder, tonight's pop-up will take place here at the Donaldson Log Cabin on Loudoun Street. It's right next to the entrance to our Town Hall parking garage, so you can't miss it. Again, the exhibit will open to the public at 5 p.m. Staff will be here until about 7, and today is the only day that you can stop by for this pop-up. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes, that is correct. Otherwise, you'll have to stop by our wonderful library to learn more about these amazing women. If you have questions about what to expect or about any of the women here in Leesburg or Loudoun County that have made history, feel free to post those comments below. We will monitor them all weekend and respond as soon as possible. Until next time, I'm Leah Kozin. Make it a great weekend.